Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I have another rental. I rented a lens from Lens2Go and you might be able to see it right here. And that is the Canon 100-300 F2.8. So here it is. This is the 100-300 F2.8. It's a surprisingly light lens compared to my 300. And when it's on a mirrorless like the R6, it's actually not that bad to just handhold. I didn't run a monopod on this for soccer or football. And as long as I just put it down in between plays and took a rest here and there, I was perfectly fine. So for people that probably shoot with monopods, this lens is going to be super easy to get around with, super light. A few notes. It is image stabilized and it runs about $10,000. So that's the downside, but the plus side is you can rent it for just a couple $100 if you find it available. The availability for this lens is pretty tough. I tried 3 times prior to this and I finally got it, and it landed on a weekend with 2 soccer games and a football game. One thing I felt could be a little better is the throw from 100 to 300. If you're on a monopod, it's probably not going to be that hard to just have your hand on it and zoom from one to the other. But since I'm hand holding and trying to zoom from there from 100 to 300 pretty often as the play comes towards me, it was a little tough. But nothing you can get used. I got used to it by the time maybe the first quarter or the first few minutes of soccer went through, and I kind of practiced a little pregame, try to figure out the best way to kind of hold it and be able to zoom out quick enough as they come towards me. And now talking about zooming out, as the player comes towards me during a football game or the soccer games that I shot, it was really nice to be able to be at 300 while they're further away and be able to go all the way out to 100. Typically, I would have a second body. I'd have to have the 70-200 or the 24-70 for shots that come up right up near me in the end zone or down by the goal. But with this, I was able to use this as my primary and only camera all weekend, and that was awesome. Now at 100, it still is cutting off a little bit once it gets super, super tight, but you're still able to get the player in frame. At least for football, if the ball is in their hand and they're running, and they're getting closer to you, then you don't really need to see the full body anyways. So that worked out. Now when soccer got up really, really close, I found myself wanting to just focus on the soccer ball itself and get some cool, unique shots of the feet dribbling with the ball and stuff and working it to get, out to the next player or shooting it. So it was really nice to be able to be at 300 on a corner kick. And then if I was closer to the goal, go out to 100 and kind of get the full frame in case they're going in for a headshot to get into the goal or a rebound off of the head or whatever it may be. Being able to zoom out was really, really nice. So a last few thoughts. I would love to try this lens at volleyball. Sadly, we didn't have any volleyball at home that worked out with football or soccer to get my full experience with this lens. But I feel like a 100 or 300 could be really, really nice, especially at f2.8. I am going to try to get this lens, I think, again in basketball season. Typically during basketball season, we host track and field at home as well, indoors. So if I can get this lens for indoor track and field and a double header of basketball, that would be really ideal to try out this lens in the gymnasium and at track. I feel like it would really, really shine in both of those areas. So now before I let you go, I do have something to announce. I have a 3,000 subscriber giveaway going on right now. Once I hit 3,000, I will be giving away $100 to B&H camera. And the way to enter is to go to the last video that I posted, and you'll be able to watch that and see how to enter in that giveaway. So if you want to do that, that's how you do that. And with that said, I'd appreciate it if you would like to subscribe on this video, and I will see you in the next one.